Hey, you guys. My name is Dr. Cheryl Meier, and I am a psychologist and lots of other things. But I'm going to teach about alignment, being aligned 100% with your soul, and what that means. Look at that, there's the ocean. And how that can benefit your life. All right, I was watching a different video last night, and let's see. And it just was speaking to my heart, and then I just did a meditation, and it was sinking in deeper. Is, you know, when, and this is above religions, all right, but when most, like, I think it was one of the most well-known prayers is the one that Christ taught, was, the Our Father, Mother, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. So this guy was talking about, his name is Matt Kahn. Someone gave me his videos the other day. Kahn. I don't recommend him for everybody, but this was just amazing. I'm going to sit down for this. All right. And I only have 9 more minutes, so this is going to be short, right? So imagine again, I use this bottle cap that this is your mind, right? And here's your soul. And you came here as a soul, as consciousness, and you have a mind. So it's a good tool, but you're not your mind. You're not your personality. I am not this body. I am not just this. It's like, honestly, I know people have said that before, they used the term ambassadors, but I didn't know what an ambassador was very well. Like, that idea is not deep in me. But it's like, if you are from a higher place, you have a different order here. You have a different purpose for being here, a higher purpose, way, way more than, your car or your job or, even the relationships you're in or whatever. You have gifts that are put inside of you, and you have possibilities that you can manifest or bring to light by your discipline. Like, if you've seen any of my roller skating videos, I didn't just wake up and do the splits on my skates. I did the splits for hours and hours and hours as a child. And I just learned how to roller skate. And then this whole past 2 years, I've been daring myself every day to go beyond my comfort zone, to face my deepest fears, to keep going out there, even if I look like an idiot, even if I fail, even if I'm crying on my videos, even if I look like I was rejected in some of them or whatever, or I feel love or I'm aligned or whatever. I don't care. I mean, I care. Of course I care, but I have to disinvest from that. I choose to disinvest from that because I know I have a higher purpose. And this is why there's meaning in my videos. And they're not just out there to take up your time. They're never out there to take up your time. All of them have seeds of amazing greatness in them, no matter how poorly executed I did it, because I didn't know how to communicate as quickly or as succinctly, or some of the time it wasn't meant to be succinct. You're meant to just sit there in the meditation with me. It's like you're taking the time to do a meditation, which it's hard to do sometimes. We have all these other things that are calling for us. And as long as you give those things your attention, you don't realize. Someone said yesterday, I was listening in person to this person teaching. And he said, when you seek first the kingdom of God, let's say, and don't get religious on me right now, okay? When you seek first the things of divine love, okay, of higher order, just look at it like higher order of divine love. Those things give meaning to all these other things. Like, why would I want a bunch of friends in my life if I don't know what love is, and I don't know how to have a loving relationship with them, right? Like, what's the point? If I run after a bunch of cars or purses or Botox or something, you know. I haven't done any of that stuff, but I'm not judging. I'm not judging at all. I was just looking at one of my friends who sells that. I'm like, wow, she looks really good. But anyway, but I could run after all of those things as an end in themselves and think that they're going to bring me happiness. But they're not if I don't know what it is to have this deeper inner peace, if I don't know what it is to be detached and not be drowned by those things, not be led by those things, not be a slave to those things. You know, those things can pull you up and then they'll pull you right down if you're not putting them. C.S. Lewis said it this way, and I've said it a lot in my videos, but it's becoming more and more clear to me, is you must put first things first, and then you can get second things and third things. If you put the second things first, you don't get the first things. You don't get the things you wanted. Like I was just thinking this morning, and this might sound crude to someone, so like earmuffs if your kids are around. It's like any girl could get naked for some guy and it will look like she's letting him in and intimacy is going to happen. And there's some kind of physical intimacy, but it's just a mirage. If you don't know how to have true intimacy within yourself, then you don't know how to have good boundaries. You don't know how to treat yourself with integrity. You don't know how to treat another person with integrity. You just take, because it's easy to take. It's easy to take your clothes off. I'm just saying, you don't have to take your clothes off to have a good time. You can skate to the sunset. But, oh, that reminds me. One of my friends was like, sex is for all the people that don't know how to skate. But it's not. It's all in the right context, in the right way, at the best time, with integrity, with love, with connection, with intimacy, with beauty, with respect, with honor. And so what this guy was teaching about, all of it can be so beautiful in its place, you know, all of it. It's so beautiful, but not stolen. None of it hurts us when it's stolen. And so this guy was talking about, what does it mean for you to live in 100% alignment with your soul? He was talking about, I loved the way he put it. He says, you know, an opportunity can come up for you, and an opportunity that can be disguised as in alignment with your soul and your higher purpose and divine love. But is it really in alignment? Ask yourself, am I willing to surrender myself to divine love, to seek first the kingdom of God, divine love, you know, because God has all these connotations with it. God is love. Okay, so this is the highest order of love, not temporary love. That's not even love. All right. So I got that from hard lessons, like opening my heart up so wide. And now I know, though, because I let love flow through me, and I got that feeling, and then I came crashing down because I thought that it depended on the other person, the other people involved, and it doesn't. So anyway, okay, when you get an alignment, and when you know how to live in this place, Eckhart Tolle talks about you only have this moment, you know? And so because I can say, oh, I'm going to set these boundaries later. Oh, wait. What happens? I was just seeing this in my meditation. When I am committed to acting in full alignment with my higher soul purpose right now, then I'm developing my strength and my muscles again to do that all the time. Like this came from doing push-ups every day in my yoga, every day, or 6 days a week, 5 or 6 days a week. This didn't come from nowhere. All of these skills are practices because I practice an hour a day, and sometimes it doesn't even quote work, but doesn't matter. It's working because I'm committing that time to God, to be present with divine love, to be quiet, to stop my chattering and to listen to something else. And sometimes only 10 minutes of it gets to be that. I'm sitting there the whole time, but all that's to say is if I'm committed now and I'm practicing now, then when the quote opportunity comes up, I can see better because I'm practiced at not taking an opportunity that looks like alignment. I'm walking in alignment. I'm choosing to take the aligned action always, and then that gives me strength, and then I have all this happiness and love because my soul feels so good and protected because I'm choosing to act in that. So it says, is it opportunity or alignment? Choosing from 100% alignment, not opportunity. The more we let opportunity guide us instead of alignment, the more, he says, slow down your vibrations in order to see what's been influencing your choices. But I just said all that stuff. You know what? And someone said the other day, I loved this. It was at the bottom of their email. It said, when God guides us, he provides for us. So some of these things, I'll wrap it up right now, is you don't know how in the world you are going to have the power to say no to something, or you feel like you're going to be empty, or you're going to be missing out, YOLO, and what's the other one? Like, I'm always, whatever, FOMO, whatever, all those things from before, fear of missing out. Divine love, grace provides so many things for you, like this beautiful view, like where I live right now, and the friends that have come into my life. When I have surrendered, when I have lived in alignment, all these beautiful things open up and you get supernatural strength. It's given to you. So don't worry about how you're going to be able to do this. Just commit if you're willing to commit. I wish you so much love. It says you are the vessel of consciousness of heaven's light. Heaven's light comes through you. Anyway, it's so beautiful when you choose to do this, but it's your life, all right?